Hello and welcome to the Memorial University Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science graduation celebration event for the class of 2020. My name is Dennis Peters and I'm the Associate Dean for Undergraduate Studies, and I'll be your host for this event. Today, we celebrate the fantastic achievements of the graduates of the class of 2020 in our Bachelor of Engineering, Master of Engineering, Master of Applied Science, and Doctor of Philosophy programs across all 6 majors: civil, computer, electrical, mechanical, ocean naval architectural, and process engineering. We'll hear from students in each of these majors as we move through our program today. I want to particularly welcome our 2020 graduates and their families and friends who have supported them throughout their studies. Completing an engineering degree is no small task. And so graduates, you should be particularly proud of your accomplishments that we celebrate here today. I truly hope that you will find fruitful and rewarding ways to apply what you've learned to the benefit of society in the future. Of course, we would have preferred to celebrate your graduation with you in person, but clearly that is not possible. So we'll make the best of what we can with the situation we're in. We're here and celebrate this forum in virtual form. We have several speakers over the next half an hour or so, and I hope you'll find that this to be enjoyable. Oh, and here's a hot tip. I understand there'll be a toast towards the end of the event, so you may want to get a glass of ensure you have some of your favorite beverage to join in the toast. I'd now like to introduce Dr. Greg Natterer, the Dean of our faculty, to say a few words. Dr. Natterer?
Thank you, Dr. Peters. Good afternoon, new graduates of the class of 2020. It's a sunny graduation day in St. John's. First, let me offer my heartfelt congratulations for your wonderful achievement. I wish I could be with you in person to congratulate you, but we'll find another time in the near future. All of us in the Faculty of Engineering and Applied Science are so happy for you and your success today. You've graduated from one of the premier engineering programs in Canada. It has been our pleasure to watch you grow and learn over the years. Your success is our success. Welcome to the profession of engineering. You're entering a noble and rewarding profession. Despite this global pandemic, I think you'll have wonderful and fulfilling career opportunities. Don't let the current circumstances dampen your spirits. Each of you are very talented, so I hope you will always aim high and work hard to make your dreams turn into reality. Neil Armstrong, the first astronaut to walk on the moon, once said, "Ever since I was a young child, I dreamed that I would do something important in aviation." Dreams are the seeds of success that are waiting to be nurtured, fertilized, and harvested. You're all amazing young people, and I encourage you to dream big. As a Memorial Engineering graduate, you have the talent and the capability to be among the best engineers in the world. Many of our graduates have gone on to become successful leaders in industry, the community, government, and entrepreneurs who have started and grown successful companies like Adam Keating, who we'll hear from a little later. I encourage you to think not only how to be an employee, but also how you can become an employer. As you move forward in your career and life, please stay in touch with us. We're anxious to see how your lives and careers move forward. You're now part of a large family of over 7,000 alumni from Memorial's engineering programs. What a proud day this is for you. I hope you enjoy and cherish this beautiful day of your graduation. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Natterer. I'd now like to introduce our Associate Dean of Graduate Studies, Dr. Faisal Khan, to share his congratulations, particularly for our graduate students.
Thank you. Uh, my dear friends, it's a great pleasure to be here and sharing this important moment of your celebrations, your achievement. So my hearty congratulations on achieving this significant milestone in life. This will mark the continuation of your journey in the professional world, perhaps in one of the most defining times. The world and I will look upon you to convert today's challenge into newer opportunities. I'm confident you can do it. I wish you all the very success in your journey. It has been a pleasure and an honor to serve you and be part of your extraordinary journey of learning and sharing. Rest assured, it will continue to be part of you. Once again, congratulations, all the very best for time to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Khan. From the early days of our faculty, there's always been a little healthy rivalry between the majors as to which is best. Of course, we all know that they are all pretty incredible, but we all have our opinions that we share when we can. We invited the class reps from the class of 2020 for each of the undergraduate majors to speak to you briefly about what makes their class the best. First, we'll have Taylor Thomas and Jeff Roger from Civil Engineering.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Taylor Thomas, and I am the co-class rep for the Civil Engineering class of 2020, along with Jeff Roger. What a year 2020 has really been. I do not know whether to be more thankful that I finally graduated or that I do not have coronavirus yet. I know in all seriousness, I could not be more thankful to be a part of the Civil class of 2020. I believe we have built our own little family over in Civil with friends that will always be with us no matter what. Although we had a bigger class than most disciplines, it never felt that way. One of our classmates put it best, teamwork makes the dream work, and I would not have been able to finish this degree without the friendships, help, especially in concrete, tears, and laughs from every one of you. Many of you may not know what Civil does outside of concrete, but we do a little bit of everything. No matter what field you are working in, I can guarantee there is always a civil engineer nearby. I would not ask to be in any other discipline. We truly could end up anywhere doing almost anything. No matter where all my fellow classmates end up, I hope when COVID is over, we can finally meet up again to truly celebrate this accomplishment we have all made together. Now we will hear from my co-class rep, Jeff Roger.
Thank you, Taylor, for those kind words. As Taylor mentioned, my name is Jeff Roger. Thanks for being part of this virtual event. I'd like to mention everyone that's been part of this degree, but we don't have the time for that today, so I'll highlight a few key groups. The administration staff, they put it all together. The instructors, they really were the anchor of the degree, and down to the facilities management. Everything came together perfectly. The last 5 years were great. I'd like to talk to the class of 2020 right now. Congratulations to us all. We finally made it. We worked hard. I'm sure this is not how we all planned it to end, but there will be a celebration in the future, and we can all look forward to that. For now, I think it's time we take some time to reflect on our accomplishments, remain focused on our achievements, and use this positivity to guide us through these unprecedented times. Congratulations to everyone, and good luck to you all.
Thanks, Taylor and Jeff. You make a good case, but let's see if Colin Hunt from Electrical Engineering can convince us otherwise.
Hi, everyone. Wanted to thank the faculty for putting this together for us. My name's Colin. I'm the electrical class rep, and I'm supposed to talk about why electrical is the best discipline. And although this is not my first time claiming that, is the first time I do have to justify it, so stick with me here. I think what made it best for me was that we really got to build stuff, And since our components were cheap enough that we could, short circuit them and blow them up without too much worry, we got to make our own mistakes and figure things out for ourselves. I like to think back to term 5 when we designed and built our own transformer. And that was probably one of the coolest things that we did because it was the first and only time we built our own component from scratch. And now I'm not saying it wasn't scary to plug it in for the first time, because you couldn't help but think maybe you did something wrong and you might be sticking a glorified fork into the outlet. But we all got through it and we learned a lot. And of course, we also have the best profs. So if you knew electrical was the best discipline and you just weren't sure why, there it is. And thanks everyone, and a special thanks to our profs.
Thanks, Colin. Another strong argument. I wonder if we will be convinced by John Barry from computer engineering.
All right. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody has been having fun in their quarantine. I know personally, I'm definitely a lot more excited to be stuck inside than getting drunk on a beach with my friends in the Caribbean, but to each their own, so maybe not. Luckily, though, it's given me a lot of time to think about why I like computer and why exactly it is the best discipline. So first, I don't think anyone can argue this. We're definitely the coolest. No degree has the same amount of clout computer has. I mean, everybody knows the feeling of meeting someone, having them tell you they're a computer engineer. Instantly, you're in the presence of someone who's been popular their whole life, highly respected by their peers as being social, outgoing, and very, very fun at parties. On top of that, we actually have the best parties. From Tim-offs, from house shows to friendship breaking games of slap cup, we know how to get down, albeit most of the times alone in our room. Secondly, we have the best posture. No one can sit still for as many hours as we can and not even break a sweat. It's an art, a talent, one might even say, one which can only be learned from one of the many ancient practices, such as spending 14 hours straight building a scale replica of your favorite RuneScape castle in the class Minecraft server, or spending the last 6 hours of your Friday night trying to fix a null pumpkin error you thought would be easy just to have Anderson's autograder swoop in and take a giant shit on your entire assignment. If we can make it through term 3, we can make it through anything, other than maybe a single Christmas where a relative doesn't ask us to fix their printer. Third, no drug tests, gonna leave it there. And finally, just to wrap it up, I think everyone in my class would agree we have the best people. No offense to the other disciplines, but it's impossible not to form a family when all of a sudden you're surrounded by people who understand your weird obsession over computers, Reddit, Twitch, and for some poor, unfortunate souls, League of Legends. I hope everybody's staying safe. That's why computer's the best. Thank you.
Thanks, John. This is a tight race, isn't it? Let's hear from Dustin Francis from mechanical engineering.
Oh, that's a tough act to follow. That was really good, John. Good afternoon, class of 2020. I'm the co-rep for the mechanical class. I was asked briefly to speak on why mechanical discipline is the best. And while I didn't have time to consult everyone from our class, I decided to list a few reasons why I chose the discipline when I started at MUN. The mechanical discipline is like the jack of all trades of the engineering industry. And that's represented throughout the coursework we do in our undergrad. We get an opportunity to learn coding and programming while briefly dived into C++ and MATLAB in our mechatronics courses. As well, we get to learn circuits and controls through our control systems courses. Heat transfer, mass transfer, and thermodynamics and thermal fluid stream, mechanics, materials, and welding, and solid mechanics, that is, allows us to understand the properties of materials and the processes used in industry. The courses that we take allow us to work in a variety of industries, including automotive, marine, aerospace, and petroleum, as well as following maybe later for some academia. Additionally, I chose the discipline because of the professors I met during my first year at MUN, and their passion for the field influenced my decision to pursue mechanical. Our class is very grateful for the professors, the staff, the lab techs, and TAs that we were fortunate to meet and work with throughout the degree. We would not be here today without their support and guidance. So on behalf of the mechanical class, thank you. Lastly, I've always been a firm believer that adversity creates strong personal bonds. Some of my best friends from my time in the military began because of difficult situations, whether that was boot camp or on deployment in Afghanistan. The engineering program at MUN is very challenging and rewarding that forces you to forge friendships and work as a team to accomplish objectives. And for those reasons, I know I've created friendships in this degree program that will last me a lifetime. So congratulations, class of 2020, and good luck as you launch forth in your careers.
Thanks, Dustin. Let's give a listen to what Aaron Kelly and Joshua Goss from Ocean and Naval Architectural Engineering have to say.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. Myself and Josh represent the Ocean and Naval Architectural Engineering class of 2020. It's the degree that almost no one knows about, but according to one website, it's ranked as the most valuable degree in 2020. We have people from all over coming to study our degree, from rural Ontario to avid boaters in the Maritimes, to townies like myself who didn't even know how to operate a boat, let alone design one. People come to the one place in Canada that offers this degree, and as I can tell, everyone enjoys it. We may not notice, and then his 30-minute final exams.
Yeah, one of the best things about this degree was that every professor had something unique about them. You know, they all served as inspiration for us, and we definitely would not have made it through our degree without their teachings and guidance. Another great thing about this degree was the friendships that we developed within our class. Every single person was in it together as a family. All of us studied together, we shared knowledge with each other, and we were all excited for everyone else's success. You know, we didn't have people coming in bragging about their grades to someone else or how much work they did in the night. It just mattered for us as a collective that the class did well. We would like to first and foremost thank our families and loved ones for their support throughout our degree. We probably spent more hours at MUN than at home, and we would like to thank everyone for putting up with our stressed out and grumpy moods. We would also like to wish the best of luck to not only our Ocean Naval family, but to all the other engineering grads and to everyone in the MUN graduating class of 2020. Thank you.
Thanks, Aaron and Joshua. Last but not least, we have Kendra Wilcott-Benoit from Process Engineering.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kendra. I'm the process class rep. Like a lot of you guys, when I first started engineering, I did not know what process was. Some people said it might be like a mixture of chemical and mechanical. Even then, you know, that was still pretty blurry. I remember going to like the discipline open houses in Eng1, and I think Dr. Khan said that whenever something is turned into something else, a process engineer is involved. And to me, that kind of said, this degree can be applied to such a vast, vast variety of industries that to me, it just held a big open door. And while, you know, me and my classmates are, you know, kind of dispersing across the country now into all these different industries, we were really just a tight-knit family, kind of secluded from everyone else across campus. There was only 28 of us, give or take a few, that, you know, we kind of all hung out in the Inco building and, you know, became amazing friends that also did a little bit of schoolwork and some assignments together. So really the big part about process is that over in that building, all of us, you know, we get so close to each other as well as our profs, our TAs, and our lab techs and everything. Like we just became this close-knit family, and that's really what I loved about process engineering. It'll definitely give me some of my best friends that I'll have for the rest of my life.
Thanks, Kendra. I'll leave it to you all to debate among yourselves which major is the best, and I'll keep my opinion to myself, although I think I know who you are. You know who you are. One of the joys of being a professor is meeting enthusiastic young students and watching them thrive through the program and beyond. I've said many times that I'm no longer surprised when our students achieve great things, but I'm always proud. One such student is Adam Keating from our mechanical engineering program class of 2017. Adam finished at the top of the 2017 university graduating class for both academics and leadership. During his time at Memorial, he led the Paradigm Hyperloop team to second place on an international stage from a field of 1,200 teams. After graduation, Adam started Colab Software. The company is based in St. John's and builds a collaboration tool that helps engineering teams automate their design review process and resolve issues faster. I'd like to invite Adam to say a few words to the engineering class of 2020 graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Peters, and that was a kind of intro. I appreciate it. To everyone in the class, I mean, the first thing you need to think about is how proud you should be of getting here. 3 years ago, I finished. It was kind of a whirlwind. Finished the last exam, kind of walked out. We were fortunate enough that we could go and have our graduation week. But when you sit back and you look on this in a couple of years' time, you'll look back to that first day when they told you, look to your left, look to your right. Someone won't be there next year. By the end of the degree, it's actually much less. And the people that come out of Mun's program are world class. You should be extremely proud to be one of those people. So congratulations. The good news, in retrospect now, 3 years later, is what you just did the last 5 years is definitely the hardest thing you're going to have to do, because now you control your own fate. There's no more tests and notes and assignments that you sometimes debate whether they're worth it or not, and you can focus on whatever you care about the most. I think you've learned the most important skill. You just debated about which discipline is best. I'd argue that really it doesn't matter. The only thing that came out of your degree that you're going to take and use every single day is that ability to learn something and solve problems. So I'll leave you with three insights from the last 3 years for me. The first one is don't limit yourself. Just because you are in one discipline or you've done a certain thing your whole program doesn't mean you can't do something different now. Whether that's going into business, going to med school, dropping out and doing something completely different altogether. Do what you care about, and don't hold yourself back. The second one is don't wait for things to come to you. The economy is definitely going to be an interesting place for the next couple of years, but people still are hiring. People still do want to create new technologies. It's a good opportunity for you to get into a place that you might not have had the opportunity to otherwise. So take advantage of that and find ways to get in there. And the third one, which we never talk about, is determine what matters to you outside of work and school. Start prioritizing that. It took me way too long to realize how important it was to do things like hiking and putting value on family and friends over school. Now you have that chance to do that, enjoy that time. I strongly recommend you find a way to get your graduation week to happen once you're allowed. It was a good time in 2017, and I'm sure it'll be a good time in whichever year it happens for you guys. But in all seriousness, congratulations. Have an awesome summer. And I look forward to coming across your path in the future.
Thanks very much for those comments, Adam. Sadly, there's one student from the class of 2020 who is not able to celebrate with us today, but she is certainly in our hearts and minds. Kayla Anderson from the civil class of 2020, whose life was tragically cut short last year. Her family will receive her degree posthumously, and we will be hosting a celebration in her honor in the near future. We also are sadly missing one of our colleagues, Dr. John Shirkoff from Process Engineering, who passed suddenly earlier this year. John was a dedicated member of our faculty and is dearly missed. We're very proud of our graduates, and I know that I speak for all of our faculty and staff when I say we very much would like to congratulate you in person. Since we can't do that, we put together a video presentation with some clips from many of us expressing our wishes to the class of 2020 graduates.
Happy graduation day.
Congratulations, class 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020 engineering. You did it. Where's
the
party? Woo!
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Be proud of everything that you've accomplished.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
To the class of 2020, my hearty congratulations. You should be very proud of your achievements.
Congratulations to the engineering class of 2020.
You did it. I'm proud of you and all the best on your next adventure.
Congratulations, everyone.
Congratulations.
Engineering Class of 2020. We wish you the best of luck.
Congratulations.
We can't wait to see what you continue to achieve in your future. All the best.
Congratulations, Class of 2020.
Congratulations to the Class of 2020.
And welcome to the profession.
Congratulations, Class of 2020.
We are proud of you. Wish you all the best.
Congratulations,
Class of 2020.
You can now proudly call yourself naval architects and marine engineers. We know you will make impactful contributions and differences in the marine community. Thank you, the Class of 2020. On behalf of the O&A department, congratulations again to each of you.
Congratulations, Class of 2020. It's a nostalgic thing for me to see you going through this program too, because you were the last class that I saw in the early days in Engineering 1030.
Congratulations. Your hard work paid off.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed that. Many thanks to Rodrigo Becerril for producing the video for us. And my apologies for talking over it there. I gather it was rolling when I didn't think it was. You can watch it again on our Engineering Mon YouTube channel or on the Faculty of Engineering Facebook page. Remember my hot tip from earlier? Well, here's Dr. Natterer to toast to the graduates.
Well, each class rep said their class was the best, and each made a really impressive case. It's really hard to decide. I think it's a close tie. In listening to the graduates just a few minutes ago, we can see that you've worked really hard as students over the past 5 years to reach this point. There have been a lot of long days and nights with projects, assignments, labs, and exams, but you finally made it. So let's celebrate your wonderful achievement. Please join me in raising a glass to toast all of the graduates of the awesome Class of 2020. Congratulations again. We wish you all the best.
Thank you, Dr. Natterer. This brings us to the end of our event today. I hope that you've enjoyed it, and I'm glad that we've had this time to reflect on your success. Thank you for you all for joining in, and a big thanks to everyone who has contributed to make this a success. We want to give a special thank you to Professor Lyle Wetch from Memorial's Faculty of Business Administration. He has been the taskmaster for this production, and we are grateful to him for making our celebration today possible. We could not have done this without him. Also, Jackie Locke has worked tirelessly to help pull this together. Thank you to the Class of 2020 graduates who participated in today's event: Taylor, Jeff, Colin, John, Dustin, Joshua, Aaron, and Kendra. Your participation in this event made this event extra special, not only for us, but for your classmates watching today. You represent your disciplines very well, and I'm sure many folks are still trying to decide which engineering discipline really is the best one. Thank you to Dr. Natterer, Dr. Khan, and to Adam for sharing their words of wisdom to our Class of 2020 graduates. I'm sure they appreciate it. As a parting comment, graduates, I invite you to keep in touch with us as you move through your careers. We take great pride in celebrating your success and look forward to hearing about it in the future. Congratulations.